Now on CoastTV News.
A new bill could put resource officers in every Delaware school in the state on the hook for most of the cost. Ringing in the new year with safety in mind, how the Ocean City Police Department is working to be on high alert for the New Year's Eve celebrations in town. And Nassau Commons Boulevard opened again, how locals feel about the road work.
And we're tracking the threat of a few storms as we make our way into our New Year's Eve festivities. Windy New Year's Eve followed by an Arctic blast, and believe it or not, the threat of snow and ice. I'll have the chilling forecast.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
More money for school safety, a debate over who foots the bill. Good evening, I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with a new House bill. It's a proposal being presented to the Delaware General Assembly. The goal is to fund school resource officers or constables in all public schools across the state. CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken talked to people in the community about what this means for school safety.
A new bill for the first state. Representative Brian Shoup wants to see resource officers in every Delaware public school, and he wants the state to cover most of the cost.
Gotta keep our babies safe, whatever it costs.
Right now, most of the Milford schools do have school resource officers or constables, and Shoup says it's been successful.
It not only is someone there if an emergency should happen, but the SROs and constables really serve as a working environment for law enforcement within our community. So they connect with children on a daily basis in a positive way, so these children know who to go to.
If passed, $32 million from the state would help fund 70% of these units, and local schools would have to cover the other 30%. Stacy Crum, a Milford parent and grandparent, thinks it's a good idea, whatever it costs.
I believe that it's necessary nowadays with all, the shootings in the schools and children bringing guns. I'd rather officer be there than not.
Shoup says the state funding will be more reliable in guaranteeing money for permanent positions of these officers. As far as next steps, Representative Shoup says he hopes in January that the bill will go to a committee hearing. In Milford, I'm Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
And more specifically, the bill would fund at least one school officer in each school in a school district and each charter school, regardless of enrollment, and provides for additional school officers for schools with over 1,000 students. And while most of us are gearing up for New Year's Eve celebrations, 2025 has already started in Australia. This was Sydney Harbour. There was a flurry of fireworks and this beautiful backdrop of the Harbour Bridge. And now you're going to take a live look into the iconic symbol of New Year's Eve, Times Square in New York City, where the ball is going to drop. Always an exciting time. You can see right there, still not a lot of lights. We are just under 7 hours away from the start of a new year. Hundreds of thousands of people will pack into Times Square for the heart of New York City to celebrate in that new year. As Lee Waldman reports, despite some expected rain, the excitement is palpable.
Times Square is shaking with excitement for 2025.
Hey everybody, Happy New Year from Times Square.
From all corners of the world, people are taking in the bright lights, the stage, and the crystal LED illuminated ball ahead of the New Year's celebration.
It's really cool because you get to see the ball in person, and you get to see kind of what everybody else gets to see if they live here instead of just on TV.
It's very cool to see in person. It's very exciting, very busy.
Some of the people are choosing to get their looks in a day early and then avoid the crowds altogether on New Year's Eve.
Very chaotic. Yeah. Lots of crowds, lots of people.
The New York Police Department is utilizing all of its resources to ensure a safe celebration for all, including K-9 teams, horseback units, helicopters, boats, and drones.
At this time, there are no specific credible threats to the Times Square New Year's Eve celebration. However, we have been operating in a heightened threat environment since October 7th. and we remain vigilant.
As we say goodbye to 2024, people are looking to 2025 with hope and optimism for the year to come.
I want to have a great year and be positive all the time.
I'm just looking forward to a bunch of experiences that I'll probably have in 2025.
Happy New Year!
In Times Square, I'm Lee Waldman reporting.
The 12-foot diameter ball had the last of more than 2,600 crystal triangles put into place by Mr. Worldwide himself, Pitbull, a few days ago. This is the last year before this ball is retired and a new one is unveiled New Year's next year. Closer to home now, the town of Ocean City will be having two different fireworks celebrations, one in downtown Ocean City, the other at Northside Park. The Ocean City Police Department will be on high alert during the night hours, making sure everybody gets home safely. And if you've had too much to drink, Ocean City has you covered.
The town of Ocean City is offering free bus rides today, so that way you don't have to worry about the bus pass or anything. And in addition, the buses are going to be running an additional 2 hours today, so they'll be running until 3 a.m.
With police presence being at an all-time high, they want to ensure you have a safe New Year's Eve. Up and down the coast, there are a number of New Year's events. Here are some of the traditional ones taking place. In Lewis, it's the famous anchor drop at the Lightship Overfalls. There is a ball drop in Dewey Beach on New Orleans Street. In Ocean City, fireworks, two displays, one on the beach near Dorchester Street, another takes place at Northside Park. And the town is ready to ring in its 150th anniversary in 2025. In Berlin, there's a ball drop at 6 p.m. Why 6 p.m., you ask? Well, that's going to be the time it's midnight in Berlin, Germany. And as part of keeping Maryland roads safe tonight, Maryland State Police say they're continuing with increased patrols, and there's plenty of ways to get free rides on Delmarva. Ocean City offering those beach bus services starting at 6 a.m., or it started at 6 a.m. this morning. It lasts until 3 a.m. New Year's Day. In Delaware, you can get a $20 Lyft or Uber voucher through the Office of Highway Safety. Just go to mysoberrides.com and use it between 5 p.m. today and 2:30 a.m. tomorrow. All of this brings us into our Coast TV poll this evening. We want to know, what's your New Year's resolution focused on? Let's take a look at the results so far. And this is what we've got for you this evening. Health and fitness, that's the big winner, 53% at this point. Family and relationships, 24%. Finances, 19%. And career goals, just 4%. The numbers may change. If you haven't voted yet, you can at CoastTV.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. Now let's go ahead and take a live look into Ocean City and check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams.
We have some cloud cover that's thick there, and also ominous cloud cover that's pushing throughout portions of Salisbury. We're going to be watching out for some thunderstorms actually late tonight, going into your New Year's Eve celebration. Yeah, the weather's getting ready to get wonky real quick. Now, we're going to fall into the 50s with scattered cloud cover in place, but let me go ahead and update you what's happening. We're in the 50s right now, so we have just enough energy that can make a storm a little bit nasty, barely enough. Wind advisory is in effect, watching out for 20 to 30 mile per hour winds there. But then I'm keeping a close eye on this line of storms just on the other side of the D.C. area. It's sweeping more to our north, but I'm just going to watch this tonight as you're getting dressed for your New Year's celebrations and all that kind of stuff. In addition to that, we have a gale wind warning that's in effect along the entire coast, meaning we're watching out for 40 mile per hour winds along the shore, so that in mind. We're actually at a moderate level, lowest level for a possible severe threat of weather for tonight. And coming up, Charlie, we're going to be talking about your New Year's Eve forecast.
Thank you, Paul. On your screen now is Nassau Commons Boulevard in Lewis. The road behind Redner's connects Route 9 to local businesses. When the boulevard was initially closed in early December, some businesses were not happy with the lack of communication between the contractor, Adel, and businesses. Now the road has been opened again, and it has some Lewis locals breathing a sigh of relief.
That doesn't make any difference to me. I mean, like I said, I travel 9 all the time. I very seldom use the side road here. So.
Coast TV reached out to the contractor that was working on this road work, and we have not heard back. A Christmas Eve fire in West Ocean City has been ruled accidental by the Worcester County Fire Marshal's office. Crews were on the scene at home on Tudor Road shortly after 6:30 p.m. The investigation revealed the fire was caused by cooking on a deck enclosure. A firefighter had a minor injury but did not need to be taken to the hospital. According to the Ocean City Fire Department, all the people inside the home were able to get out safely before crews arrived. A pillar in the Georgetown community recently passed away. Ronnie Dodd was the town crier in Georgetown for 30 years, reading the returns of the election. He passed away at the age of 92 on Christmas Day. His nephew, Kirk Lawson, carries on the tradition and says there's one thing he wants people to remember about his great uncle.
If there's one thing, I would say his commitment to his community, is just commitment to history and sharing as much of it as he possibly could.
Dodd was also a funeral director and mortician in the town for 30 years. Still to come, as you get ready to say goodbye to your Christmas tree, we're going to share a composting service in Salisbury to help get your tree collected.
And we're taking a look at your evening planner, but as we're tracking some possible thunderstorms, we're going to keep that in mind. But here's a look at your New Year's Eve forecast. 3, 2, 1, scattered showers. Whee!
But first, Washington prepares to say goodbye to former President Jimmy Carter. That's up next.
I would never forget the picture that I have. I'm the only one that's not smiling. Even though I'm with my close friends, I felt alone. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel confident. When I got Invisalign, I built my confidence. It was the best investment that I could do.
These hands care for the herd. My hands need to be tough and sensitive. When my hands are dry and cracking, it's hard to do my job. That's why I use O'Keeffe's.
It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief.
And if it works for these hands, it'll work for yours.
Also try our new hand and body lotion.
Not happy with your home's builder-grade gas fireplace? Let Shegrin Home Comfort Products upgrade your fireplace with a new one from Mendota, Regency, or Cozy Heat. These gas fireplaces add both warmth and aesthetic to your home. Shegrin has plenty of different styles and sizes to choose from. What are you waiting for? Start your fall fireplace project now before it's too late. Stop in one of our local showrooms or give us a call at 302-644-7700 to see how Shegrin Home Comfort Products can warm up your home.
Keith Calloway has been living and building in the heart of Delmarva for over 20 years. So when you need a new roof or siding, trust Calloway Corporations for an honest price. In fact, Keith encourages you to compare his quote to the competition's. It makes choosing Calloway an easy decision. Need more than a roof? Calloway is a full-service contractor building additions, decks, or even renovating your entire home. All with Keith's personal attention to your project. Calloway cares because under every roof is a home. Get a free 2-day quote from Calloway.
At IG Burton Lewis Auto Mall, we're proud to be your GMC heavy-duty headquarters on Delmarva. Right now, get up to $8,000 off MSRP on the unstoppable GMC Sierra 2500, or save up to $10,000 off MSRP on the incredible Sierra 1500 AT4X. Plus, enjoy 0% financing with no payments for 90 days. Find all the details online at lewisautomall.com or come see us on Coastal Highway in Lewis. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
As Americans remember former President Jimmy Carter, details are emerging on how folks can say goodbye to the 39th president who died Sunday at age 100. NBC's Susan McGinnis has more on plans for Carter's remembrance and how Washington is preparing for several important events in January.
There will be many opportunities for anyone hoping for an in-person goodbye to former President Jimmy Carter.
A life well lived, and we honor good people like that.
Ceremonies begin Saturday in Carter's hometown of Plains, Georgia. A motorcade will stop at his childhood home before heading to Atlanta.
A lot of folks are starting to come to town to learn more about the life and times of President Carter.
Carter will lie in repose at the Carter Presidential Center until Tuesday. Then a flight to Washington for a Navy flyover and horse-drawn carriage ride to the U.S. Capitol. Many already lining up at the People's House to sign a condolence book and pay respects.
It's an honor to be able to sign and have that last, thank you.
President Biden expected to eulogize his old friend at the funeral January 9th at the Washington National Cathedral. Then the final trek back to Georgia and a burial at Carter's home alongside his wife Rosalind.
He's probably up there bossing them around,
telling them how to teach Sunday school.
The ceremony's adding to several high-level security events in D.C. in January. The anniversary of the January 6th insurrection, the certification of 2024 electoral votes, and the January 20th inauguration of President-elect Donald Trump. Non-scalable fencing visible around the Capitol perimeter.
Funerals and those major events happen in D.C., as you know, regularly. So MPD and USCP are well equipped to handle things simultaneously.
Both January 6th and 20th designated national special security events by Homeland Security. Susan McGinnis, NBC News, Washington.
New Year's Day will be quite breezy for just about all areas, including the Bay Area. Also, we're becoming extremely breezy by the time we get to noon and in the afternoon. And we're watching out for some thunderstorms for late tonight, so stick around for that.
For 9 big hours at Johnny Janosic, take an extra 15% off our everyday low prices or choose 0% APR for 60 months. Plus, get a free gift. New Year's Day, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Johnny Janosic.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would
So
say.
they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would
And
go.
they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
And
so.
they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out?
And
And the
so-
custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you, too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
The real estate industry was broken, but changes here and the Parker Group is leading the charge.
We're proud to introduce our groundbreaking 3.5% listing fee. Sell with us and you could save thousands of dollars.
Our cutting-edge technology delivers significant savings that we pass on to you. Our world-class marketing and dedicated team provide the human touch and unparalleled expertise that you deserve.
As passionate advocates for a more transparent and equitable selling experience, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo.
Welcome to a new era of real estate with the Parker Group.
Welcome to Beach Barrels. No matter where you're from, everyone is a local. Fun times and good vibes await with a wide variety of craft brews, plus our award-winning Primo Hoagies made fresh daily. Dance the night away at the best live music venue in Ocean City. And there's never a bad seat to catch your favorite sports team. Dine in or relax on our outside deck with comfortable seating and beautiful palm trees for a cozy, tropical atmosphere. Beach Barrels open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. at 132nd and Coastal Highway.
For 9 big hours at Johnny Janosic, take an extra 15% off our everyday low prices or choose 0% APR for 60 months. Plus, get a free gift. New Year's Day, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Johnny Janosic.
Keep your home warm and cozy with Chesapeake Home Services. Right now, enjoy up to $1,000 off your new HVAC system, plus get a free air purifier. Call us today to learn about our 0% financing options and no money down programs. With Chesapeake, you get our risk-free guarantee. If you're not satisfied for any reason within the first year and we can't fix it, we'll buy it back. Chesapeake Home Services.
Service sure to make you smile. They always go the extra mile.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
Believe it or not, I'm tracking the possibility of some thunderstorms rumbling through our neck of the woods just as the ball strikes or comes down we hit 2025 is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to show you that in just a moment. Our Spicer Brothers camera in Salisbury, we're holding at 63 degrees. That's a lot of energy in place. That gives us right at that threshold of some storms possibly getting a little active and possibly even severe. I'll show you what I'm tracking in a moment. So we're in the 50s for tonight. And we're in the 50s right now, generally speaking, in the entire area. We're at 48 degrees, for example, in Rehoboth. But in all the other areas, we are well into the mid to lower 50s. A wind advisory has been issued for all the inland areas where you see the brown for about 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. And then we have the pink over here where we have small craft advisories that have been issued, but now they've been upgraded to possible gale wind warnings. But this is the line that I'm talking about right now. See, it's already causing severe thunderstorm warnings in Federalsburg. And the reason why I'm concerned is because that's trajected to move right into the Delmarva Peninsula. I want to see how it acts, so to speak, or lasts as it crosses the Chesapeake Bay area. And behind it, we have a pocket of very cold air and this active cold front and this triple point right here that adds to the instability, but it's creating more in the way of snow shower activity well to our north. Bottom line here is that we're looking for a line of thunderstorms that could possibly cause some problems for us, so we have the threat of severe weather. But we're at marginal level. We're talking about level 1, green area, the lowest level, but we could still see an isolated shower try to pop through. And so, but it's going to be very brief. Then as we go into early Wednesday morning, we're going to look at that possibility of scattered showers begin to kind of dwindle a little bit more. Now, as far as highs tomorrow is concerned, in the 50s, just about everywhere, okay? In fact, it's looking like 50s all over the place. That looks like an error. Anyway, take a look at our New Year's Day forecast. Listen, we are expecting for New Year's for it to be very breezy and 50 degrees everywhere, man. Then the winds are going to really, really pick up. Like, we're looking at a 50-mile-per-hour wind gust force likely by Wednesday afternoon. 45 to 50 mile per hour wind, so that's why we have the wind advisory. And then even on Thursday early in the morning, we're still going to stay very, very breezy. And a wider view of what's happening for Saturday, we see initially scattered showers pushing through, and then look at this possibility of snow on Monday with darker colors indicating heavier snow shower activity. This is a line of scattered snow showers likely for us on Monday going to Monday afternoon, but it'll start possibly as early as Sunday night. I'll be here late Sunday night anyway, so if anything decides to kick off, I'll be here in the first place. And then in the next 8 to 14 days, we're going to go back into the cellar as far as the temperatures are concerned, because that cold air is going to really, really kick in. All right, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodel Extended Forecast. You'll notice after the windy day on Wednesday, we get cold and we stay there, Charlie.
All in Salisbury, as you begin to take down your holiday decorations as we enter the new year, the city is offering to collect your Christmas trees for disposal. Starting January 6th, city crews will begin collecting trees as part of yard waste. To ensure composting, the city asks that you kindly leave trees unbagged and remove lights, decorations, and stands before placing them on the curbside. Also, avoid using trash cans or recycle bins for tree disposal. Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network at 8:30, a replay from the recently completed Governor's Challenge when Seaford takes on Snow Hill. Then tune in to Outdoors Delmarva at 10:30. And coming up, a $2,000 annual cap on drug costs. That starts in 2025. How it could save millions, big money, and how new rules are holding pharmaceutical companies in check. Stay tuned on CoastTV News at 5.
Give your backyard a cozy enhancement with Patio Systems in Lewis, Delaware. Integrity is the pillar of our craft, with quality craftsmanship to transform your yard or deck into a custom oasis, providing you comfort all year round. Take control of the elements with the Shore's best selection of pergolas, retractable awnings, screen and glass enclosures, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems personalized your way. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, contact Patio Systems, your backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
Sponsored by Patio Systems, where integrity is the pillar of our craft.
This is the most money anyone has won in the history of television.
It's torture.
Deal or No Deal Island, next Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
If you ask the wrong questions, you'll never get the right answers.
Got any experiments for that? Of course you do.
The Irrational, next Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Hey, Delaware. Bet Rivers and Valley Casino are bringing betting on football to your phone. From props and in-game betting to the spread and the money line. It's all on your phone and it's all a touchdown. Plus, right now when you sign up, you'll get a second chance bet of up to $500. So huddle up, Delaware, with Bet Rivers, Valley Casino, and football on your phone. Download the app today.
Turn your dreams of a perfect kitchen into reality with That Cabinet Store, where a dedicated team of designers will bring your vision to life. Whether it's traditional or European, kitchen design is our specialty. And we can get your fully customized kitchen cabinets installed in as little as 4 weeks, semi-custom in 10 days. And if you're looking for new countertops, we offer quality in-house fabricated countertops. Dream today, designs for tomorrow at That Cabinet Store, located with Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville and Salisbury.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us. Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawlspace experts.
In health news, Medicare beneficiaries who take a lot of pricey medications are going to get a big break in 2025. That's when the $2,000 annual cap on out-of-pocket cost for drugs from the pharmacy or through mail orders goes into effect. The limit is one of the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act provisions to lower prescription drug prices for Medicare enrollees. Before the law, there was no cap. The AARP estimates more than 3 million enrollees who do not receive Medicare's low-income subsidy should benefit from the $2,000 cap. Now, other Inflation Reduction Act provisions include a $35 monthly cap on insulin prescriptions, more vaccines at no cost, empowering Medicare to negotiate the price of certain medications, and drug makers will be required to pay a rebate to Medicare if they hike prices faster than inflation. It's time to look at today's Holiday House. This is from Lisa and Jack in Lewis. They say they love seeing everybody's smiling faces as they walk and drive by. Thanks to you for the photo. There's just one more day left to submit your pictures and videos for this holiday season. You can do that right now at coasttv.com/holidayhouse. We'll be right back.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Roar with confidence on your wedding day with Tiffersons. No matter your style, we have the experience to ensure you get your desired look. Carefully crafting gorgeous hairstyles and elegant makeup for you and your bridal party. Pamper yourself ahead of time. Tiffersons is a full-service salon in West Ocean City, offering color, haircuts, extensions, nails, massage, facials, spray tans, and waxing. Head to Tiffersons.com for a free bridal guide to help you start planning for your flawless wedding day.
Ever feel lost in the world of real estate? Imagine a partner who transforms confusion into clarity, who stands by your side from the first question to the final signature. A professional who knows the market, ensuring that your journey is as smooth and successful as possible. This is the value of a great realtor. With Pam Price, you're not just making a move, you're moving forward. So why do you need a realtor? Because with the right one, you can find your way home.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
New York may have the giant ball drop for New Year's Eve, but Bethlehem, Pennsylvania has this monstrosity, a peep drop with a giant yellow glowing peep dropping down to ring in the new year. I love this actually. The peep weighs nearly 400 pounds and stands over 4 feet tall. It drops promptly at 5:35 p.m. to help accommodate younger attendees who can't make it all the way to midnight.
Yeah, that's called being down with your peeps, in case you wanted to know that. So anyway, our Irish Ice camera in Lewis, 52 degrees, the winds out of the north. We're going to stay in the low 50s with partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies. Even in Laurel, we're at the 50s right now with cloud cover thickening up for us, and we're going to be into the 50s there as well. Our umbrella giveaway winner, by the way, Billy Vitolo of Milton, congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. Keep up with your forecast with our weather line, sponsored by the law office of Brockstedt, Mendelis, and Federico. And we are under a concern for very gusty winds across the entire Delmarva Peninsula. Here's a look at your extended forecast.
Thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5. For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app. We'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.